What's going on, guys? This is Aaron Player here, and today I'm bringing you another Battlefield 3 commentary. This one I want to talk about the AC-130 a little bit more into more detail, because as you know, Armored Kill is still brand new and it's all like a lot of talk and a lot of hype about it. And Battlefield 3 are also doing some stuff about the AC-130 because it's been reported to be a tad overpowered, and they have said to increase the timer of how long it takes for the AC-130 to respawn in only the rush game mode. And there's also been some other bug fixes, but nothing really huge so far. But they said that to reduce this. Now, prior to this, I had never actually played rush on Armored Kill. Conquest is my primary game mode. I play that almost all the time, just Conquest. And all the Armored Kill maps, you've seen my gameplays, all the Armored Kill maps, I've all played them all in Conquest. Now, I made a video yesterday when I was talking about my opinions of the AC-130, and then I realized someone said that try it in rush, and then you won't say it's balanced, because I was saying how it's balanced, and I'm talking about pretty much Conquest. Now, in Conquest, I still agree with my past self. I still back myself up, whatever you want to call it. I think it's very balanced in Conquest, and it works pretty well. I don't know, I guess on console anyway, because console is only 12 versus 12. There's not a lot of players running around on foot, not a lot out in the open, and these maps are the biggest in history, and Bandar Desert, which is the biggest in Battlefield history. There's a lot of flags, a lot of places, a lot of vehicles. The majority of people are inside some kind of tank, some kind of LAV. Either there's a couple in the gunship, a couple in the helicopters, in the jets, and just kind of rolling around, like, I don't know. But they seem to be, in Conquest, everyone is very, very spread out across the entire map. But what I didn't take into account is Rush, because Rush is completely different. Rush, there's a lot less vehicles. There's half the jets and half the helicopters, and more people on foot. But not just that people are on foot, it's more that the map is closed off and everyone is in such a tight area. It's almost like a team deathmatch situation on Battlefield, when they cordon off a very small section of the map and everyone just kind of dukes out in there. So to get onto my main point, the AC-130 is definitely very strong. I'm not going to say overpowered, I'm not sure yet. I've now used it for a couple of days now. I've been playing with the AC-130 all day, and I've got some very, very good gameplay for you guys. I don't know whether it's considered newbie, because there's a certain point when you're doing well at a game, there's a certain point where you're doing so well, it's just considered newbie, and people no longer think, oh wow, that's really your gameplay. People think, nah, noob, easy mode, there's no way you can do that well. At a certain point, it's just like, I'm not going to go as far as saying the AC-130 in Rush is like the USAS 12 or something else overpowered in Battlefield 3, because it's not hugely overpowered. It's very strong. Like, let's not get completely carried away and say it's ridiculous, because I've seen some people like ranting on about the AC-130 and saying it's completely ridiculous. Now, it's still balanced, like I said, because I said it was balanced because it's very weak, it's easy to shoot down, and that still applies for Rush. If you're getting raped by the AC-130 in Rush, then just pull out a Stinger, pull out a, what's it called, SLGA, whatever the launcher's called for the Russian team. Pull out a Stinger, get in a jet, get in a helicopter, get a tank or an RPG if you're completely sick of the game. I've seen some people take down AC-130s with tanks and RPGs. That shit's just amazing. But if you're getting destroyed by the AC-130, then definitely pull out one of those and destroy it. There's nothing stopping you from getting inside jet. Mainly jet is the easiest way. The one time you will see in these clips, the majority of times I got killed was because of this jet, and he was so annoying. But I'm not going to completely be angry at him, and at the time I wasn't angry at him, because that's fair enough, you know. I was being a complete asshole in this AC-130. I was completely tearing them up. My final score at the end of this game, I believe, was about 70 something and less than 20 kills, about 11 or 12. I'm not sure the final, because I didn't look at the final scoreboard, but my final score was something ridiculous after playing about 10-15 minutes. I mean, normally after playing like Operation Metro, like really close quarters for like a couple of hours maybe, I'll get like a couple hundred kills. But I got 70 kills for playing about 10-15 minutes. And the AC-130 was definitely strong, simply because people didn't know what to do with me. And on one map, Armored Shield, there's no jets to shoot you down, so it makes it a little bit harder. But nevertheless, it's still relatively simple to shoot down the AC-130. Wait for it to spawn, wait for it to fly over your spawn, and then just aim it with a stinger. Get your whole team. If it's really a problem, your team will be looking at it. If it's not that much of a problem and just you're looking at it, or maybe your just team's a bunch of assholes who don't really care, but primarily it's very important to keep control of the AC-130. Whether it's on your attacking team, you will definitely win. I've won, I don't think I've lost a single game with the AC-130 on my team where I've been attacking with the AC-130. I don't think I've lost a single game, simply because it is so dominant. Now, the reason I say it's not completely overpowered is because there's still things like the chopper gunner, the Viper and the Havoc. Those attack helicopters, the Apaches, they are still just as strong. I would say maybe stronger. If you've got a good pilot, those things can be just as strong as the AC-130, because you can drive over on rush, you can drive over where the objective's happening, and the gunner has these explosives around. You can just blow up the whole battlefield pretty much. But yeah, the helicopter is still quite a dominant vehicle in Battlefield, and I think the AC-130 is now one. I do think it should be reduced a bit. I'm not sure whether the explosive rounds should be reduced in damage. That's what they haven't done yet, so that kind of shows that they don't think it's that much of a concern at the moment, because they haven't actually nerfed the explosive damage of it. All they've done is make it respawn later, so that means it's not in the air as prominently as it normally would be, which is the second it gets back after a minute. Now, a minute is normally the time after it's been destroyed. It will respawn after 1 minute 60 seconds, and it will be back in the air just destroying. And people always rush to it. I always do it myself because it's such a powerful thing. But it's a lot of fun. But obviously, the clips I'm showing you, they are all the kills, the good bits. I'm not going to show you the parts where I get shot down, the parts where I just get completely failed, the parts where I just get owned, because obviously that's not going to be good gameplay. But don't get the idea that just because I'm showing you all these amazing kills, it's that 24/7. It is not this 24/7, and in Conquest definitely is not this 24/7. But anyway, this has been Unknown Player. I hope you enjoyed this commentary, and if you did, then leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think about the AC-130 and your experiences with it. Or maybe you haven't got Armored Kill yet. Maybe you just got it recently because Xbox Premium just got it. But anyway, leave a comment. I love to see a comment section on my videos. Or you can leave a like. That's just as helpful. But anyway, I'll see you guys later.
Let's just stop and think before I lose